Hey folks, this is Yamaha Ozarks Back Roads with you today. We're out in the woods here in the Ozarks on a beautiful spring day. We're out for a ride on the mighty Triumph Tiger 800 here. I'm just now getting down onto the 11-point river here in the south central Ozarks. We're going to go over the river and then get on some dirt roads and kind of follow the river and see how it's looking. So here's the 11-point river, and it's got quite a bit of water in it. We've had a lot of rain this week. Well, that looks like the little village of Riverton, according to that sign, appropriately named. We're going to run up here and jump on a dirt road and follow the river upstream. Yeah, got a little stream here, looks like, or a wet spot. An old building. Another old building. Got some trips lined up for this season already. I think my first trip's going to be out to New Mexico. We're going to spend I don't know, 10 or 11 days out there. I've got some things I want to see, so that's coming up. That'll be the last week of May, first week of June. We'll be going out there. And then we're going to go to the Appalachian mountain range this year. We're going to ride around the Smoky Mountain National Park and some of those roads you hear about over there in Appalachia. Looky here. We got a spring or something, a river running down the road here. And a beaver dam, apparently. Yeah, I believe that is a beaver dam. Huh. There you go. And me without a beaver trap. Huh. There's another one. Got moss piled up on it. Oh, here's a spring. Got watercress here. That's a spring. There's nothing coming in from here. Got all this watercress. I can actually smell that watercress. It smells sweet. Yeah. Got 2 outlets. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, it's all going that way. Boy, look how lush that watercress, man. That's thick. Well, there's our first spring for the day. That's kind of neat. See what else we got down the road here. Oh, cool. We actually got a bridge. Hopefully it's not slick. Nope. We both made it over okay. Oh, there's a mill right here. We ain't gonna get nowhere today with all this stopping and going and starting, and we gotta check the mill out though. I think that's just has to be done. This is a spring we ran upon out in the woods. We thought we were going to a mill, but it turns out the mill's a spring. As far as we can tell. Pretty big spring. We need to figure out what the name of this thing is. Well, we found the mill site here on the Spring Creek. We're just downstream from that big spring. This looks like there used to be an old mill house sitting here probably. It's long gone. There's all the noise. Water coming through the dam. Looks like part of an old turbine over there in that pipe. This is all the output of that spring. That's a big spring. That's a lot of water. And then it dumps right into the river, just right down here. All right, so we just took a look at Bo's spring and the old mill site, the dam where the mill used to be. And a big old pipe the turbine used to sit in there. That's pretty cool. We're going to continue on down the road here and see what else if there's any more cool stuff to find along this stretch of the 11-Point River. That's a pretty cool spring. I'll look that up and tell you how large that spring is. I'm going to say it's in the top 10 biggest springs in the state of Missouri. That's a pretty good spring. A little creek there it made, moving quite a bit of water. Man, look at the size of that big old boy that blew over. That's a root ball. Is that a view? Yeah. Yep. That is definitely a view. Well, that was a look at the river. That is really pretty right there. That's a beautiful overlook. Tell you, I really enjoy this little 800 Tiger. Of course, I had to buy the last year before they went to the 900. This is a 2019. That's the last year of the 800, but it's just a great little bike. It's good all around. It's good in the woods and good on the road, and easy to work on. That's something, if you work on your own bikes, you can appreciate. This thing's so easy to work on. Everything's just simple and easy to get to. Nothing unusual. It's just basic stuff. It all works. It's easy to fix. You know, we did all the bearings on this bike over the winter. Cleaned them out and greased the headstock and pulled the trailing arm off, the swing arm off. Did the link bearings, swing arm bearings. Everything's just easy. There wasn't anything hard about any of it. That's really a good feature to have in a motorcycle. The simpler, the better. That place has seen better days. Looks like an old house that they turned into a barn at some point. Or it could be an old barn they turned into a house at some point. I'm not sure. That road doesn't exist. That's just a figment of our imagination. Boy, there's all kinds of roads that goes out. You see all that stuff ahead of us that goes out into the... Oh, man. The county ran cable down it, so I'd say it's a county road. Well, we might be on private property and we might not. We don't know. But we're kind of hoping that we're okay. Yep, they've fenced her off. Alright, well, they had that gated off. We'll run back up here and go to the other end of the road and see what happens. Yeah, I believe we've got a house down here. I see a telephone pedestals here for where the line's at, and they look like they're new. Yeah, we got a gate. Well, that was a dead end as well. Had a gate and private property on the end of this little road, so we're not going to get to see the river, the current river today. But it'll be there another day. So we're heading out of the woods. We're going to head back to the highway and then head for the world headquarters. We've had a big day out in the woods today. Covered a lot of ground. I appreciate you all hanging out with me, riding around in the woods here in south central Missouri in the Ozarks along the 11-Point River today. I invite you all to come back and see me. Until I catch up with you again, you all take care of yourselves. We'll catch you next time.